Alright, so last video, I kind of forgot to talk about a very important character to these first few episodes of Sotsu, for which I really apologize for. But, for the entire beginning of this video, I'm going to be mainly dedicating a part of this video to talk about a character that I completely neglected to say anything about last video. And that character is Rina Mamiya. It's Rina's turn for redemption. And I'm gonna be honest here, I fucking love her redemption arc because all of Rina's actions were actually genuinely good. And she wasn't putting herself before Rena like she was in the original Higurashi. I can't exactly remember her opinions of Rena in the original Higurashi. I don't exactly remember it too much, but I don't think their relationship was super bad or super good. But the way that Rina sees Rena in Sotsu, I have to say, the way that she had requested for Rena to help out her father, and the fact that she genuinely does feel bad for, basically the situation that Rena is in, I have to say, she actually became slowly one of my more favorite characters of the series of the adult cast. Which is weird to me to say that Rina is slowly becoming one of my favorite adult characters in Higurashi just from her actions in this episode. Her actions in this episode definitely changed my mind a little bit about her entire character arc in the original Higurashi, for which in the original Higurashi, totally, definitely should not do great things. Like, she did some things that I definitely would not forgive. But of course, even in the original game, I'm gonna say this now, she did not deserve to get murdered. Yeah, even though she did shitty things, I don't think she deserved what happened to her. And definitely in Sotsu, she did not deserve to be murdered! This entire episode, I knew Rina was gonna get killed. I knew Rena was gonna kill Rina. And I was so uncomfortable all throughout because I'm like, no, Rena, no! Don't kill Rina! Like, I really did not want Rena to kill Rina, but I knew, no matter what I say, Rina was so dead. And throughout this episode, just Rena's premeditation of the murder of Rina and the covering up of the body. Holy crap! Rena is really, good at, planning things for, hiding a murder. But in Sumi Horoboshi, her murders kind of just happened at the moment. It was not premeditated. While in Sotsu, seeing Rena's process of doing a premeditated murder, holy crap! Like, she definitely got everything together for her murder. Though, of course, she definitely did do some suspicious acts that, did get on the sides of, her father. And she might be on the sides of a Wishi. Is it him? Yes!
ちょっとすみません。あなたもしかしてリュウグウさんですか？リュウグウレイナさん。
Rena in this episode definitely creeps me out by how premeditated she was with the murder of Rina. Like, she planned it before. Like, this is the first time we saw Rena plan a murder before she committed it. For which that was genuinely really interesting. Like, it kind of reminded me in Tatarigoroshi when Keiichi premeditated his murder and cover up a Teppei. But this time, it was Rena. And unlike the visual novels, we didn't get to see what was going on exactly in Rena's head when she was setting up the murder of Rina. All we had was inference clues by her actions. And genuinely, that was kind of creepy for me. Because usually, we get to see what the characters are thinking before they do the actions that they're doing. Rena's premeditation of the murder this time, even though it was influenced by Himizawa syndrome, at the same time, that does not negate how creepy the whole thing was. This episode 2 is 11 out of 10. I don't know about you, but this episode is 11 out of 10. And you know what? I didn't give a rating to episode 1. That's also 11 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? Higurashi Sotsu, it might, challenge some of my top 10 favorite anime of all time. Yeah, Sotsu's beginning to challenge some of them. Oh my god. I freaking love it. I freaking love Sotsu so far. The animation Okay, the animation's really getting to me because the animation's just really, really well done. It's really, really well done. And yes, this is basically like season 6 of Higurashi, but if all 15 of these episodes are as great as these past two, Sotsu's gonna get my top 5 favorite anime of all time. If these next 13 episodes are just as good as these two, Sotsu's definitely gonna get the honor of being in my top 5 favorite anime of all time. And yes, before I end this video, I have a theory. Yeah, surprisingly, 2 episodes in, I already have a theory about how Sotsu's gonna play out. And just listen to me, just listen to me. Now, Teppei had a redemption arc. Rina kinda has a redemption arc going on here. Now, who else is an unforgivable villain in the original Higurashi? Well, I should also add that Takano has a redemption arc going on here as well. But, there's one more villain that they have not really gone too much into. We all know who he is. Tetsuro Okonogi. Oh yeah, I am excited to see Okonogi's redemption arc. Like, it's gonna be the ultimate story in Sotsu. The Okonogi story. We all know what he's gonna become. We all know what Okonogi is gonna become. But how will his journey play out before he becomes the man we all know and love? The red-suited man who befriends a food business owner with a glorious mustache and a Kansai accent. I am fucking all in to see an Okonogi redemption arc. And maybe a Nomura redemption arc, but who gives a shit about Nomura when we have Okonogi we can look at? Come on, fuck Nomura, Okonogi. All the way. We're gonna be seeing how he opened his eyes to the truth of the universe. Without love, it cannot be seen.
Okay.